Joshua Gora Valentina here on Polka Magic. Well, Al, we have to go. We have to get out of here.
That's good. Behave yourself.
And you enjoy the day.
Okay. Thank you too much. Do widzenia, pan.
All right. Do widzenia. We'll see you.
I thought for once the show really caught fire.
I thought it burned itself out, same as always.
What mean caught fire? No fires here. No. Watch the leaves. Don't be burning leaves. None of that stuff.
If it's Saturday morning, it's got to be Polka Magic. Happy birthday, happy anniversary.
The source for polka music and entertainment. This is PolkaRadio.
I can meet you in an hour in Worcester.
How about Medford?
How about Dorchester?
How about Gloucester?
How about Taunton?
My cousin Eric's from Taunton.
Wicked. So do you want to meet there?
Nah, how about Weymouth?
How about Revere?
What about Somerville?
How about Marblehead?
How about Arlington?
What about Brockton?
How about Swampscott?
All right, what do we meet in Braintree? You all know me. I'm a father, I'm a son, and above all, I'm from Boston.
And we're back!
Well, good afternoon, beautiful polka people, and welcome to another edition of Wicked Good Polkas right here on your source for the finest in polka music, PolkaRadio.org. And I'm your host, Brian Chenkus, for the next 2 hours, bringing you all of your favorites and, of course, your dedications and requests live on this Saturday, September the 20th. Holy moly, as Josh would say, time is flying by. Almost a turkey month. We all know what comes after that, folks. The most wonderful time of the year. Anyway, so welcome to the show, folks. We're here for the next 2 hours. And before we get going, a big shout out to Yash and Christine Mary getting us going with the Polka Magic Radio Network live from the veranda out there at the complex in upstate New York. Doing a fine job as always. And I don't know what I'm doing with all these leaves in my driveway. They just showed up like 10 minutes ago, so I don't know. I got to talk to Yash about this. So, live on YouTube, live on Facebook, as we always are. Let me know what you want to hear right there in the chat room. And if you're listening on the network, as many of you are, you can go to our Polka Radio chat room by just logging into the website and clicking on that very bottom white little bubble. That'll bring you to our Polka Radio chat room. Let me know what you wanted to hear right there. Got a few songs picked out for you today, but always want to hear what you want to hear. That's what we do here at Polka Radio. Once again, welcome to the show, folks. Happy Saturday, 64 degrees and sunny outside the studio. So fall is in the air, and it's not a bad thing. The new chair is working out fine, just in case you're wondering. getting this afternoon's show underway from Youngstown, Ohio. Bruno Mikos and his Harmony Stars right now. One called Lost My Girl Polka. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the show.
Żegnam cię, moja miła, żegnam się na wieki. Oj, żegnam cię, moja miła, żegnam się na wieki. Jak powrócę w krótkim czasie do domu mój do sioła, to cię lupa zaprowadzę na ślub do kościoła. To cię lupa zaprowadzę na ślub do kościoła. Jarocek idzie drugi, a nie widać Janka, a kurionka zapomniała o słowach kochanka, a kurionka zapomniała o słowach kochanka. Mija Jarocek góra wraca, ma nadzieję w sercu, że się z lubą swą połączy na ślubnym kowiercu, że się z lubą swą połączy na ślubnym kowiercu.
Good morning to Mihao, checking in from sunny Rehoboth Beach. That would be Mike Ivan. Rocking it with Gomolka the other night.
Osiedura do kościoła, widzisz jak ma wszędzie i pytał się kościelnego, co tu dzisiaj będzie. I pytał się kościelnego, co tu dzisiaj będzie. Łego rano, ja ci mówię szczerze, że pomiłu narzeczoną dzisiaj nie wierzę, że pomiłu narzeczoną dzisiaj nie wierzę.
There you have it. Bruno Mikos and his Harmony Stars right there. Lost My Girl Polka right here on Wicked Good Polkas Saturday afternoon. And once again, saying good afternoon, everybody checking in on social media. Mike Ivan down there in Rehoboth Beach. And once again, doing a fine job as always with Lenny on Thursday night. They played down at Polka Motion by the Ocean with the Puko Yashu crew. Looks like a great crowd. Hopefully get down there next year. Also, saying good afternoon, Paul Vonyev. That's one of the hard Polish names, Woniakowski. And he wants to hear Where Was I? There's a few different Where Was I. I'll have to find out which one he's looking for. Stashu and Basha checking in from Schenectady, New York. Stash got robbed of a request on Polka Magic Show just a little while ago, maybe a half an hour ago. He wanted to hear something by the Dynatones. And wouldn't you know it, as soon as it played, we had to cut to a commercial break. So literally you heard about the first 13 seconds of the song, and then we cut the commercial. And as soon as the commercial was done, the song was over. So, we'll get to that for you, Stash. I apologize. Gail is checking in from Western Pennsylvania. So, good afternoon to Gail. And also, Krisha Chunas, Krisha, and Pete down there in Sutton, Massachusetts. You want to hear some more Lenny, so we're going to get to that as well as all of your requests all afternoon right here on the show.
bring it up here, and we'll go over it. And if we feel that it's right to play it, we
All
will.
right, one more time for Stash.
If it's not, too damn bad.
This was from 97, I believe, Dynatones at Seven Springs.
We'll send this next one out, especially for Tommy and Alexis here with us.
Robin Pang on the drums.
One of our earlier LPs. Here's one called Rose.
Johnny Zelasco on the accordion. Jimmy Johnson on the bass.
Rosalinda, why don't you dance with me? Oh, Rosalinda, please take a chance with me. How can you get this grave of it? You see, I love you so. You must answer no. Oh, Rosalinda, why don't you dance with me? Oh, Rosalinda, excuse this fault to me. Please let me linger. And your embrace, you see, I love you so. You must answer no.
That's part of the song.
Thank you.
Oh, there you have it, scrubbing the Dynatones from 97, especially for Stashu because he got robbed a little while ago. That was Rosalinda Polka live from Springs. And good afternoon to Stashu and Bosch. I haven't seen those guys in forever. Gotta get up there. Gotta get out to a dance or something. Well, spring is on the way. No, gotta get through winter first, but gotta get up there. Once again, welcome to everybody joining me on social media. And let's see. Paul wanted to hear something. Where Was I, Polka? I'm thinking he's talking about one from Mr. Golonka, Stash Golonka. So we're going to play that for him right now. Good afternoon to Jay Dudek. He's checking it from northern Maine. Go for a lobster.
Where was I when you were looking for a lover? Where was I when you were searching for a friend? Here I am, right by your side. Let me hold you, let me squeeze you, let me love you like a child. Where was I when you were looking for some sunshine? Where was I when you were caught down in the rain? Here I am, right by your side again, knowing that you are mine.
Good afternoon to Teresa Zhenka checking in.
Where was I when you were looking for a lover? Where was I when you were searching for a friend? Here I am, right by your side. Let me hold you, let me squeeze you, let me love you like a child. Where was I when you were looking for some sunshine? Where was I when you were caught down in the rain? Here I am, right by your side again, knowing that you are mine.
For Paul Woniakowski checking in. That was the one he was looking for. That was, of course, the king of honky himself, Stash Kolanka, and his Chicago Masters off the Here Comes Stash LP. I love that album cover. If you know what I'm talking about, it's the blue album cover, and it's a cartoon album cover, and it's Stash driving the station wagon, dragging the trailer, chasing a dog around the streets of Chicago. Perfect, because that's what Stash would do. He'd show up with the 1967 Ford LTD station wagon, dragging a used trailer, and so many Stash stories. So I'm glad that's the one you wanted to hear, Paul. And so once again, saying good afternoon to Teresa, checking in from Cleveland, Ohio. She wants me to come out to Cleveland. That's a distinct possibility. I'm just going to tell you right now, that's a distinct possibility. So coming up on quarter past the hour, we all know what that means, folks. Break time, so we will see you in 2 minutes.
Adopt US Kids presents What to Expect When You're Expecting. A teenager. Learning the lingo.
Today I'm going to help parents translate teen slang. Now, when a teen says something is on fleek, it's exactly like saying, that's rad. It simply means that something is awesome or cool. Another one is totes. It's exactly like saying, totally, just shorter. As in, I totes love going to the mall with Becca. Another word you might hear is jelly. Jelly is a shorter, better way to say jealous. As in, Chloe, I am like so jelly of your unicorn phone case.
You don't have to speak teen to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will think you're, rad, just the same. To learn more, visit adoptuskids.org. A public service announcement brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Adopt U.S. Kids, and the Ad Council.
This is the story of a very special woman. In a matter of seconds, she turned herself into a great mathematician or an entrepreneur. Her knowledge was limitless and still is. She could also make monsters disappear, especially those that lurked in the shadows under the bed. Once, this woman put back together a teenage girl's broken heart, which had been shattered in 1,000 pieces, just by giving her a bear hug. She masqueraded as a regular person at work, but as a superhero at home. Everyone knows her as Gabriella. I still call her Mom.
Your hero needs you now, and AARP is here to help. Find the care guides you need to help, complete with tips and resources at aarp.org/caregiving. A public service announcement brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
Make plans now to attend the DuPont VFW's Oktoberfest at the DuPont VFW Post 4909, 401 Main Street, DuPont, Pennsylvania, October the 5th, featuring the fine music of Polka Hall of Famer Eddie Foreman and the Eddie Foreman Orchestra, with none other than Polkaradio's very own Brewster J. Cadbury, Johnny Seaflick on the drums. The dance will be held from 2 to 5 p.m. with admission only $15, and that includes dancing and food. An open bar package will be available at an additional cost. No advance tickets will be sold, but for more information, you can contact Jerry Fabian at 570-654-9104. Once again, that's Jerry Fabian at 570-654-9104. It's Oktoberfest, October the 5th from 2 to 5 p.m. at the DuPont VFW, featuring the fine music of the Eddie Foreman Orchestra. Hope to see you there.
From Maine to Illinois, but they could never hold a light to you.
Hi everyone, this is Randy Kors from Nashville, Tennessee, inviting you to attend the very first Polka Meets Bluegrass Spectacular, sponsored by the United States Polka Association. Entertainment by the award-winning Frank Liska and Blue Magic. Come on home. Along with very special guests, the Buffalo Bluegrass All-Stars. On Saturday, September 27th, from 6 till 11 p.m. at the Potts Banquet Hall, 41 South Rossler Avenue, Cheektowaga, New York. Admission is $20 the day of the show. There will be no advance tickets sold and no reserved tables, so come early to claim your spot. Doors will open at 5 p.m. with plenty of food and drink to be had, so please, no BYOB or BYOF. For more information, you can contact Peter Wojcik via email at wojcurg@aol.com or call 716-480-9137. Once again, it's the Polka Meets Bluegrass Spectacular on Saturday, September 27th at 6 p.m. So come on down for a great night of cross-genre music that will sure to not only be entertaining, but educational as well. Let's make this an epic event, one for the ages, and talked about for many years to come. Thanks a whole lot.
Thanks a lot.
Sponsored by the United States Polka Association.
Operation, give me buttermilk. One wah, another wah. That's it. Hello? Hello? Yeah. I said another wah. Yeah. All right.
Your source for polka music and entertainment, this is PolkaRadio.
One more time for the news before we head on back.
And we're back 12-20 Saturday afternoon right here on Wicked Good Polkas.
We'll see you all soon. We'll see you all next week.
So much for Gail this afternoon. Here's the news in Zakopane.
Good night, everybody.
It's probably not an appropriate song here, but I'm going to send this one out to my wife, Michelle. Celebrating her 17th anniversary today.
Oh, that's good.
She always wanted to go to Zakopane, so not really. Hawaii, Zakopane, you know. I know, I'm taking myself a break. Here we go, last one.
Moja droga czeka tam na mnie. Zakochany za parę miesięcy. Będzie duże wesele. Zakochany za parę miesięcy. Będzie duże wesele. Ożenimy. Będzie góralska muzyka grać. Na następnym weselu będą goście. Bawi się i tak hula. Na następnym weselu będą goście. Bawi się i tak hula.
Okay, remember to dip, everybody. Special Miguel this afternoon. That is Danu's live from Ocean Beach in Zakopane. I request, especially for Krisha.
Od wioseczki do wioseczki, chodzą czarne cyganeczki. Chodzą, karty wróżą i pieniędzy mieli dużo. Chodzą, karty wróżą i pieniędzy mieli dużo. Mnie z mojej ręki, czy powróci Jasiu do mnie, czy powróci z tej wojenki, czy powróci Jasiu do mnie, czy powróci z tej wojenki, przy sobocie, przy niedzieli, każdy człowiek się weseli. Sobotę se hulamy, a w niedzielę spoczywamy. Bo sobotę se hulamy, a w niedzielę spoczywamy. Przeszliśmy góry, lasy, na wróżenie przeszłe czasy, bo już naszłe nowe ery odkrywają komputery, bo już naszłe nowe ery odkrywają komputery. Tam za górą, tam za lasem się znalazłem, ale dobrze pan podaje, nikt czego nie przyznaje, ale dobrze pan podaje, nikt czego nie przyznaje.
Krisha Chunas, Lenny right there off the Irresistible You recording from Town to Town. Right here on Wicked Good Polkas, Saturday afternoon, 12:27. Right here in the East Coast, here until 2 p.m. Jay Dudek checking in on the chat room, currently in the middle of the woods outside Madawaska, Maine, cooking over a fire listening to polkas. That sounds pretty damn good, to be honest with you. I don't know if I'd be back in the woods cooking over a fire. I did all that once upon a time when my kids were in Scouts, Boy Scouts. I did the whole thing. I did the whole leader thing. I was the Boy Scout leader. I was the troop leader. Took the kids on the camping trips and the hikes and camped outside for a week and slept in tents on the ground and cooked over an open fire. It was fun. I'm not gonna lie. We had a good time. It's a good way to spend time with your kids. And but now the only open fire I want to cook over is one on my gas stove. That's about the limit of that. But I hope you're having fun. Hope you're staying warm. I don't know how cool it is up there in northern Maine because it's only mid 60s down here. And northern Maine, that's a little bit of a hike from here. So hopefully you're staying warm. And Gail wants to know, what are you cooking? What's Jay cooking? Hopefully not some poor woodland creature. Back to the music. Don Yudlovsky's Vibra Sounds. Appropriately, one called the Greenwoods Polka. Off the recording, The Spirit carries on. Matt Lewandowski in the alliance with Anju's Polka.
All right, polka lovers. Feel the rhythm? Hear the passion? That's the sound of Polka Radio, and we're dedicated to bringing you the best polka music and entertainment around. But we can't do it alone. We need your help to keep the beat going. Go to PolkaRadio.org right now and click on the Buy Me a Coffee tab. It's a quick and easy way to make a one-time or recurring donation to support the music you can't get enough of. That's PolkaRadio.org. From all of us here, thank you for being part of the Polka Radio family.
That's right, folks. We thank you so much for supporting Polka Radio. And we would appreciate it if you could just go to that website, buymeacoffee.com/Polka Radio. You can make a small donation. We certainly would appreciate it. Helps us to keep polka music alive here on the internet. And once again, if you're on the webpage, at the very top or very bottom, you will see a link taking you there. And if you're on our live stream, our Facebook or YouTube live stream, right at the very top of the chat box, you will see a link that will bring you to that same page. And once again, we would appreciate any amount that you can donate to keep us able to bring you polka music right here on polkaradio.org. Some more Lenny right now. This one live from Mount Clemens, Michigan. Here we go to a tune called Ludzie, Moja Ludzie, the People's Polka.
Ludzie, moje ludzie, tańcuj, jej kulą, tańcuj, jej kulą i jeszcze do tego. Trochę wam zaśpiewam i jeszcze do tego. Trochę wam zaśpiewam. Jestem chłopak młody, jestem bardzo żwawy, hej z moją dziewczyną. Chodzę na zabawy, hej z moją dziewczyną. Chodzę na zabawy. Nie mam nic codziennie dziela. Chodzę do kościoła, gdy codziennie dziela. O, ja odpoczywam. Śniadanie na stole, matka na mnie woła, gdy codziennie dziela. Chodzę do kościoła, gdy codziennie dziela. Chodzę do kościoła.
Mr. Gomolka live from 1993. Victor Dazinski on the tubs there. Ludzie, Moja Ludzie, right here on the show. Some good old-fashioned honky-style music for you right now. From the Ampliers, the fabulous and famous Ampliers. Here we go with Wally's Polka. Okay, folks, seems like my software locked up on me. Let's see what happened. Let's see what happens here. That's not working. That's not working either. So you're going to have to hear me, listen to me talk for a couple of seconds, because it seems like everything has just completely stopped on me. I'm looking at a spinning little blue circle, and everything is... there we go. I think we're coming back now. Let's see. Let's try pressing this. Nope, that's... So I apologize, folks. Seems like I've lost my software here. It's still streaming, I do believe. No, looks like we're not on the air, but we're on YouTube, so just stick with me until we get this stuff figured out. It may take a couple of seconds. But as I said, we're kind of hanging here in the let's see if I can. Gotta love computers, folks. I'm going to take you along for the ride while I try to fix this thing. Seems like I got one of my applications that's taken over. Cancel. Let's see if this works. Again, I apologize, folks. Having technical difficulties here with my broadcast software. Stop. So, I'm going to take you, everybody on YouTube and Facebook, you're going to stay with me. If you're on the network listening, I'm going to have to jump off real quick. And Marianne says she hears me on the app. Well, that's good. But I may have to jump off the network for a moment just to see if I can straighten this out. Now we got it, folks. We're back. So this is what I wanted to play. But that one's not working. We'll play this one. That's not going to work either.
Join Tish and Tony Blazonczyk for the Eddie Blazonczyk Polka Show at 2 p.m. every Saturday.
All around the world you can hear those happy sounds. Polka fans, both young and old, are hopping up and down. Those happy polka melodies bring out the very best. All around the world, north and south and east to west.
That's right, folks. Well, it seems like we got stuff working again. Coming up right after me, 2 p.m. on the East Coast, it's the Eddie Blazonczyk Polka Show with Tish and Tony Blazonczyk. So stay tuned, even though we have technical difficulties. I don't know what just happened here. It just, everything just kind of just came to a screeching halt. But looks like we're on the air. Looks like we're all happy and gay the JJ way right now. So let's get back to the music. For all you filler lovers out there, and you know who you are.
Zahuczały góry, zaszumiały lasy, gdzieś się podziały, moje młode czasy. Góra, jasna góra, spod samotnych tater, deszczek mnie wykąpał. ja temu winien, ej, żeś urok dziewczyny, ej, choć ja nie to winien, ej, świeci mi miesiące i gwiazdeczki wokoło, ej, gdzie ja się obrócę, ej, będzie mi wesoło. Everybody, ej, la, 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 ej, la, 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 ej, la, 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 ej, la, 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 one more time, ej, la, 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 ej, la, 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 ej, la, 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 ej, la, 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 la.
Taking us to break time. The Canadian Fiddlesticks with Goural.
Hey, Dad, your prescription will be ready in just a minute. Hey, Dad, your laundry will be ready in just a minute. Dad, your lunch will be ready in just a minute.
Hey, honey, why don't you take a minute?
When you help care for a loved one, you give them as much time as you can, making sure they're safe and comfortable. But it's just as important that you take some time for yourself. At AARP, we can help with information and useful tips on how you can maintain a healthy life balance, care for your own physical and mental well-being, and manage the challenges of caring for a loved one. Because the better care you take of yourself, the better care you can provide for your loved one.
Thanks, Dad.
Thank you.
You're there for them. We're here for you. Find free care guides to support you and your loved one at aarp.org/caregiving. That's aarp.org/caregiving. A public service announcement brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
All right, class. Let's hear what everyone did this weekend. Jill?
Well, I raised my older sister to a big oak tree. It was at least 100 years old. My mom said I must have set a record or something. And then we went down by a stream and perched up on this huge rock and saw all these little minnows swimming around way below us. And then I rescued my little brother from an evil slug king who was guarding him in the bush fortress. And my sister and I brought him back to our super twig fort for safety. And then we all laid out and told stories until it got dark. And the Big Dipper led us all the way home. Awesome. Where were you, Jill? Yeah. We went to the forest. It's not that far away. Anyone want to come this weekend?
Ask your parents to take you and your friends to the forest this week and find the fun, adventurous you. It's closer than you think. Check out discovertheforest.org.
Join us on Sunday, October the 12th as Live It Up takes us down a trip down memory lane. They will be entertaining us with a tribute to Little Wally, featuring all of his hit songs that he delighted audiences with down Polish Broadway in Chicago back in the 1950s.
This will all take place at Royalty West Banquets, 8675 South Archer Avenue in Willow Springs, Illinois. Doors are going to open at 1 p.m. Music, dancing, and lots of fun from 1:30 to 5:30. Admission only $20, payable at the door.
Cash bar and delicious food will be available for purchase.
For table reservations of 8 or 10, don't delay. Please give us a call today at 708-594-5182.
You don't want to miss this memorable event. We are looking forward to seeing you there. Live it up.
Shoot the moon.
Swing and sway the Little Wally way.
Looking for a night of dancing, fun, and the best polka music around? Then get ready for Honky Night Out. Join us for a fantastic evening on Saturday, October the 18th at Potts Banquet Hall in Cheektowaga, New York. We're bringing together some of the biggest names in polka music, including Eric Bukowski, Andy Boychik, Gary Krupski, Tommy Picciano, Brian Urbanchik, and Tyler Savatsky. The music starts at 7 p.m. and goes all the way until 11 o'clock. You'll have a chance to win some awesome door prizes, plus we'll have raffles and a few surprises throughout the night. It's the perfect night out, all for just $15 admission. Potts Banquet Hall is conveniently located at 41 South Rossler Avenue, just off the New York State Thruway and Interstate 190. So mark your calendars. Honky Night Out, Saturday, October the 18th at Potts Banquet Hall, Cheektowaga, New York. To get your tickets and reserve a table, call 716-870-1420. Once again, that's 716-870-1420. Don't miss out on Honky Night Out.
I'm calling with big news. I was Anita in the camp production of West Side Story.
Peter, you know you're terrible at patter songs.
I did okay. America, America, America.
Your source for polka music and entertainment. We are Polka Radio.
And we are back, 12:51 Saturday afternoon. I think we got rid of the little gremlins. Got a bunch of requests we're going to get to for you, folks.
Wieczór na Ciemnecku, a miesiąc na niebie. Podobała mi się Kowalskiego córkę. Podobała mi się Kowalskiego córkę. Będę listy pisał, będę jej malował. Żeby mi Kowalski córkę podarował. Żeby mi Kowalski córkę podarował. Ciebie, Jasiu, Kowalskiego córkę. Nie dam Ciebie, Jasiu, Kowalskiego córkę. Z daleka przyjechała do nas. Pan Bolski tak myślał, że to jego żona. Pan Bolski tak myślał, że to jego żona.
There you have it, by request. Happy Richie Wojcik from Buffalo, New York, with the Baltic Girl Polka right here on the show. And once again, saying good afternoon, everybody checking in on the social media. Tracy Kopka checking in. She wanted to hear Tuned by the News. We'll definitely get to that for you. Sophie Jabrak checking in. She wants to see me smile. Well, we're going to be smiling now. I got the computer's working again. And so when the computer stops working, Brian stops smiling. So we're back up, so we're happy. Also, Jay Dudek still working on breakfast with potatoes, eggs, and sausage, and coffee. You know, the coffee's the important stuff. So, of course, Gail checking in from PA. John Kivkowski checking in. So once again, thanks, folks, for going along for the ride today. Let me know what you want to hear.
How about a nice round of applause for all of the Versatones? On the concertina, Eddie Błazeńczyk Jr. On the accordion, Al Piatkowski.
Another request for the chairman of the board himself, Mr. Błazeńczyk.
On the bass, Dave Nigel Turgel. On the clarinet, Wally Dombrowski. And also on trumpet, Richie Kois. All of the Versatones. Here's a tune that was popular for us in the 1970s, and it goes something like this. Rabka rośnie na moście pod mostem lilia. Jak muzykanci grają, to każdy se wybija. Jak muzykanci grają, to każdy se wybija. Raz, dwa!
Mr. Buzzline. Check out the live and kicking recording.
Coffee.
Okay.
Not from the kitchen. Stop and Shop. If it's not Stop and Shop, I send it back.
Okay.
Large. If it's a medium, I send it back. If it's an extra large, I send it back.
How do you return coffee?
Go. Any questions?
Taking us to the top of the hour with the Paula Brothers.
naszym Chicago zimny wiatr wieje, a każdemu zimno, że się nikt nie śmieje. Się tu nie śmieje, nie otwiera gęby, bo jakby otworzył, zamarzną mu zęby. Wiatr cała noc do rana, jak rano wstaniesz, to śnieg po kolana, tu po kolana.
Your source for polka music and entertainment. This is Polka Radio.
At this time, ladies
Top of the hour, 1 p.m. right here on Wicked Good Polkas here for another hour. Right now, by request for Tracy, she wanted to hear something from the news, or as we affectionately call them here, Donus.
Eyewitness CD.
Here's a live version of Still, recorded back in 2016 at Pulaski Polka Days.
Mike, you're being paged to the front here.
It's one way to get out of packing.
Yeah, there you go. You know, we have an arrangement with these guys, so. That's right. Whenever we share the stage with the boys, Mike has asked us to play this song when they're packing up. All right, apparently this is a Mike Matuzik exclusive still dance, so. Mike, you're gonna lead the crowd the first time through. No, you're gonna lead the crowd.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Next time I'll have to edit out this stuff.
And here we go.
Unless, of course, you enjoy it.
On a downtown sidewalk, I saw you today. You smiled, you looked happy with him, so I tried to smile. I told you I was strong now, but baby I lied. I was dying inside. Still, after all of the time, one look at you stopped this whole world of mine. Still, just the thought of your kiss. I close my eyes, I can taste your lips. You get to me. You always have and you always will. And I'll tell you one thing. Girl, it made my heart stand still. Yeah! I tried to be strong and move on. Believe me, I tried. But then I realized that there's no way I can win when my whole world is turning in the palm of her hand, and I'm left standing still after all of this time. One look at you, stop this whole line. Still.
if you got a drink in your hands, and if Scrubby was in your heart, let's give a cheers to the old man from Buffalo. Come on. We all love them. Everybody up here has connections with the D-Tones, and it was a special loss today, guys. God bless you, Scrubby. Drink up, y'all. Just the thought of your kiss. I close my eyes, I can taste your sweet lips. You get to me. You always have and you always will. And I tell you what, the more you make my heart stand still. Now every day is the same, oh, nothing has changed. You all see it.
There you have it, the extended cut.
Still dancers, huh?
Alrighty, folks, waltz time right now.
Tak jak tęskno jest za ojczyzną mą, a choć tutaj w Ameryce wszyscy chłopcy są, a choć tutaj w Ameryce wszyscy chłopcy są, jestem sobie sam. Mój domeczek mam, w tym domeczku bardzo smutno, nikogo nie mam. W tym domeczku bardzo smutno, nikogo nie mam. Jak tęskno jest za ojczyzną mą, a choć tutaj w Ameryce wszyscy chłopcy są, a choć tutaj w Ameryce wszyscy chłopcy są, jestem sobie sam. Mój domeczek mam, w tym domeczku bardzo smutno, nikogo nie mam. W tym domeczku bardzo smutno, nikogo nie mam.
by request, a free waltz from Frank Lischka and TBC, Zamoskone Waltz.
Polka tempo right now. We'll do one of the old standards that we get a lot of requests for throughout the jobs we play. We'll do one entitled Nave Sokiem Dembie, Under the Oak Tree Polka. Right there, one entitled Nave Sokiem Dembie, Under the Green Oak Tree Polka.
There you have it, some live sounds off the unreleased version of the Alive Again CD. That was, of course, Vinny and Jimmy on the vocals, Nave Sokiem Dembie, Under the Oak Tree Polka. Once again, off that unreleased version of the Alive Again CD. If you want your copy of the unreleased version of Alive Again, as well as the entire Sounds anthology, you got to get a hold of Tara Weber, and you do that on Facebook. Just look her up on Facebook, and there's a bunch of posts about that, and you can get your copy of Alive Again, the unreleased copy, the backstage copy, and a lot of good stuff on that. We'll try to get to a couple more of those tunes before the end of the show. But once again, good afternoon to Jimmy and Tara down there in Boca Raton, and you're going to hear them tonight. They're not going to be live, folks, tonight because they were on the road bringing polka music to the masses, but they recorded a show for tonight. So high-end polkas with Jimmy and Tara Weber tonight at 8 p.m. right here on the network, so make sure you tune in. Saying good afternoon to Linda Nevedowski out there in Chicago, and her and Kevin Altenberg are busy in the kitchen making pork chops. Once again, not a bad idea. I mean, I don't think anything's bad when it comes to food and me. There's very, very few foods that I don't like. I was having this conversation with somebody a couple of days back, and I had to think hard about what I don't like. And, obvious reasons, body built by food. But I think okra might be at the top of that list. I'm not a fan of okra, and I'm not a fan of catfish. Or maybe I just haven't had it done correctly, but that's about it. This is for Linda and Kevin. Some live Windy City Brass. Jenny Oshesek on the vocal. Here we go at 10 o'clock. la 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 la. There you have it. The Windy City Brass recorded, I believe, 2019 at the IPA Festival of Bands. For Linda and Kevin out there, one called the 10 o'clock polka. Kevin just messaged me, said, pork is my support animal. And I totally agree, because I've seen Kevin. He has this pet pork shoulder that he brings on all the flights that he goes on, all the international flights that he so often does. And that's a support animal, a chunk of pork shoulder. He has the leash on it and a little bow around it. So yeah, and that I don't blame him at all. I should do the same thing, because I love pork too.
Okay, men, this is your time. Maybe you didn't choose this, but you're here now. You're gonna go out there and be an all-star caregiver. It's up to you. So what are you gonna do? You're gonna go grocery shopping, cook, clean, be there emotionally and physically. You gotta dig deeper. Drive them to physical therapy, doctor's appointments. Don't you forget about the pharmacy. I know you won't, because that's what caregivers do. Don't give up. Don't ever give up. This is your time to show the world, your family, and yourself that you're tougher than tough. Now go out there and be the best caregiver this world has ever seen. Caregiving is tougher than tough. Find the care guides you need at aarp.org/caregiving. A public service announcement brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
Hi, I'm Danica Patrick, and proud aunt. Watching my nieces grow, play, and learn is amazing. But not every child gets to be carefree. 1 in 6 kids in the U.S. are hungry. 1 in 6. That little girl sitting alone at the playground, she can't play like the other kids. She doesn't have the energy because she's hungry. School lunch will be her only meal today. It breaks my heart that this is the reality in our country, but it's something that Feeding America is working to change. Each year, the Feeding America network of food banks rescues billions of pounds of good food that would have gone to waste. This food is then provided to families and children in need. Being a kid should be about using your imagination, learning, and having fun. These children shouldn't have to miss out on simply being a kid because they're hungry. To find out how you can help end childhood hunger in your community, visit feedingamerica.org.
Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
Your source for polka music and entertainment. We are PolkaRadio.
As the weather cools off, the music and fun is heating up as the Bayway Polish Club and the Polish Cultural Foundation jointly present their Polish-American Heritage Dance on Sunday, October the 19th, featuring award-winning band The Dynabrass, dancing from 2 until 6 p.m. at the Polish Cultural Foundation, 177 Broadway in Clark, New Jersey, just off Garden State Parkway, exit 135. They'll have a really great Polish kitchen, a cash bar. For information and table reservations for 8 people or more, please call or text Mike Niemiec, 201-694-2330. Again, the Polish-American Heritage Dance on Sunday, October the 19th, featuring the Dynabrand at the Polish Cultural Foundation, 177 Broadway in Clark, New Jersey. Call Mike Niemiec, 201-694-2330.
20 minutes after 1 p.m. right here in the East Coast. Stella wanted to hear this one from Polka Country Musicians. There's a tune called Why Don't You Come Over? Because I'm doing a show. For Stella listening in on the network. All country musicians right here. Why don't you come over? Got a bunch of requests we're going to get to in this second hour. Kevin just sent me a wonderful picture of some pork chops frying away on his Blackstone grill.
Jak czuję się bardzo smutny, jak wszystko dla mnie idzie źle. Wezmę se nowe buty i na zabawę się idę. Tam ludzie są wesoły i muzyka tak pięknie gra. Tracimy ma nic na tym świecie, jak muzyka i dziewczyna. Tutaj jest wesoło, bo muzyka tak ładnie gra. I jeszcze do tego moja dziewczyna taka wesoła. słońce wywija, razem śpiewajmy tra-la-la. Bracie mi nie na tym świecie, jak muzyka i dziewczyna.
It's on the vocals right there with the new Brass Express. My request, a tune called Music and Girls right here on the show. Getting through those requests, folks. Here's another one.
U dziewczyny u jedyny, bo była sama. U dziewczyny u jedyny, bo była sama.
Eddie Biega and Crusade right there. Another one by request. Jeshbil Yashenko, Where's Johnny? Before Eddie recorded it, this guy recorded it first. John Jaworski.
When I'm feeling blue, I just think of you. Then the sun begins to shine. Memories of you fill my mind. We know our love is here to stay. I love you more and more each day. We know our love is here to stay. I love you more and more each day. When the sky is gray and it's a rainy day, dear, that's when I think of you and the things we love to do. I'm full of happiness and cheer, thinking of you, just you, my dear. I'm full of happiness and cheer, thinking of you, just you, my dear. When I'm feeling blue, I just think of you. Then the sun begins to shine. Memories of you fill my mind. We know our love is here to stay. I love you more and more each day. We know our love is here to stay. I love you more and more each day. When the sky is gray and it's a rainy day, dear, that's when I think of you and the things we love to do. I'm full of happiness and cheer, thinking of you, just you, my dear. I'm full of happiness and cheer, thinking of you, just you, my dear.
There you have it, John Jaworski and the keynotes right there with Thinking of You, Polka. And I believe that was Eddie on the vocals on that one, because you listen to a lot of John Jaworski's music. He recorded some tunes that Eddie then re-recorded later on many of his albums. A lot of good stuff from John Jaworski. A lot of good Christmas stuff as well. So as we enter the holiday season, I'll be playing a lot of his stuff on the show. Got a bunch of requests I want to get to, so I'm just going to shut up and play music. From Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Ray J. Yadoshinsky, all the carousels. What a girl.
Piękna dziewczyna, pięknie wygląda, każdy się na nią spogląda. Ładnie ubrana, ładną sukienkę i bardzo dobrze wygląda. Ona woła odszedł, a ja sobie piu, piu, piu. Wow, 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 what a girl. Ona woła odszedł, a ja sobie piu, piu, piu. Wow, 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 what a girl. Piękna dziewczyna. silna, zgrabna i mocna, i chłopcy za nią szaleją. Zgrabna, wysoka, niemalowana, chłopcy ją bardzo kochają. Ona woła od światu, a ja sobie fiu, 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 wow, 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 what a girl. Ona woła od światu, a ja sobie fiu, 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 wow, 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 what a girl.
Little honky style music for you right there, Ray J and the Carousels. What a girl! Right here on Wicked Good Polkas. Got a few more requests I want to get to before we end the show. Sophie Jobrock's got to take off. She's got stuff to do. We all have got stuff to do. I was going to do a Lush song. I will do a Lush song before the end of the show. So once again, Sophie, thank you for checking in. Ice Coachillis checked in. He wants to hear a version of Girl of My Dreams by Vinny and the New Sounds. Now, I know a lot of you people like to stump me because I got a pretty decent library of stuff, and usually if you want it, I have it. That one, by the way, nope, I don't have any live music from Vinny and the New Sounds. I have his recordings, but not anything live, so challenge accepted. So I'm going to have to see if I can find that one. But I did find a version of that tune by the Sounds, and this is off the Alive album.
Is everybody having a good time? Yeah! All right, we're going to do another tune for you right now. But in order to do it, we need some hand clapping to get started. And then we're going to add a little bit of concertina.
You too, Gail.
And then we're going to add a little bit of the squeeze box, the old accordion. And then we're going to round things out with a little bit of drums. It's a tune dedicated to each and every one of you polka maniacs out there. One called Girl of My Dreams Polka. Dziewczyna, droga moje dziewczę, te serce tylko dla ciebie, la 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 la. Dziewczyna, droga moje dziewczę, te serce tylko dla ciebie, la 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 la. My heart sings out to the world whenever you are near me. Close my eyes, it's no surprise the melodies I'm hearing. My heart sings about a love that once was full of sadness. Now the love it sings about is only full of gladness. Dziewczyna, droga moje dziewczę, te serce tylko dla ciebie, la 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 la. Dziewczyna, droga moje dziewczę, serce tylko dla ciebie, la 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 la. Serce się raduje, jak jestem przy mej dziewczynie. Oczy zamknie, już ja słyszę cudownie śpiewanie. Serce moje raz śpiewało smutno o miłości, a teraz ta miłość to jest pełna wesołości. Dziewczyna, droga moje dziewczę, te serce tylko dla ciebie, la 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 la. Dziewczyna, droga moje dziewczę, te serce tylko dla ciebie, la 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 la. called Girl of My Dreams.
Dziewczyna, to moja jedyna. Ładna dziewczyna, to moja jedyna. Czerwone usta, ząbeczki białe, włoski kręcone. Ząbeczki białe, włoski kręcone. Dziewczyna, moja jedyna, to moja żoneczka. Ładna dziewczyna, moja jedyna, to moja żoneczka. Przypatrzcie się, chłopcy, bo to moja żoneczka, ta, co ma te ciemne oczka. Hej, hej, na lewo teraz. Dajże mi buziaka, nie będziesz żałowała. Dajże mi buziaka, nie będziesz żałowała. Zosia, moja Zosia, dajże mi drugiego, dajże mi trzeciego, będziesz mnie ty kochała. Dajże mi drugiego, dajże mi trzeciego, to będziesz mnie kochała.
couple of tunes in a row by the golden voice, Marion Lush. And all the White Eagles, of course, was Hey Zosha. And before that, we heard the Dark Eyes Polka, two of my absolute favorite Lush tunes. And that was one of those situations where when you heard of his passing, you knew where you were. You remember that time. At least I do. You had those defining moments in your life when you remember. And that was one of them. I mean, he was a very influential person in the polka field. And well loved him. He was a great guy. If you ever met Lush, he was a great guy. Always with a smile on his face. Always with a story. Always with almost that Santa Claus kind of laugh to him when he talked. He'd have that cheery voice to him. And I remember when he passed, it was 93, I believe, 92 or 93. It was a Sunday evening, and I had just gotten through playing a gig at the Ludlow PACC, so it was somewhere like 8, 9, 10 o'clock, somewhere like that, driving home, listening to one of the local polka shows. It was a late night show on a Sunday night, and they announced that he had passed. I was like, wow, one of those things where, life happens and it's unfortunate, but brought a lot of happiness and a lot of joy to a lot of people. And I'm happy and I'm honored to have shared the stage with him a few times. There's another guy I was happy to share the stage with. Happy Louie Yulcha and the orchestra.
Czerwoną mam czapeczkę, buty po kolana. Ubrałem się na zabawę jak na krakowiana. Śpiewam sobie jak słowik, rady wesoły Ludwik. Hej, wesoły jestem pan z Ameryki, krakowian. A przy czapce tej czerwonej są wysokie piórka. Miło grajcie muzykanci do samego ranka. Śpiewam sobie jak słowik, rady wesoły Ludwik. Hej, wesoły jestem pan z Ameryki, krakowian. Ubiór mój mundur niebieski, pięknie wyszywany, bo ja wesoły krakowian po polsku ubrany. Śpiewam sobie jak słowik, rady wesoły Ludwik. Hej, wesoły jestem pan z Ameryki, krakowian. Złote kuleczka przy pasie w słonku blask oddają. Hej, śpiewam se tak radośnie, bo mi chłopcy grają. Śpiewam sobie jak słowik, rady wesoły Ludwik. Hej, wesoły jestem pan z Ameryki, krakowian.
Off the recording, Red Hot Polkas, Happy Louie Yulcha, and the orchestra with the Red Hat Polkas, another one of my favorites, and another one of the great band leaders that I was honored and privileged to have shared the stage with a few years. Some really great memories from playing in that band, a lot of great tunes. One of them, one of my favorites, along as a lot of other ones. But good afternoon to Yulcha. Always listening out there in South Hadley, Massachusetts, keeping me in line, folks. She does that.
Hello, Polka friends. This is John Gura, and I would like to invite you to join me from November 1st to the 8th this fall to sail from Miami, Florida, aboard Holland America's Zuda dam ship to the Eastern Caribbean. We'll visit Grand Turk in Turks and Caicos, San Juan, Puerto Rico, St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands, and Half Moon Cay in Bahamas. You'll find all the information on our website, johngora.com. That's November 1st to the 8th. Eastern Caribbean Cruise. Look it up on our website, johngora.com. Dziękuję, and let's do it.
Sail away with me on a holiday cruise. Come away with me to the islands.
That's right, folks. Make sure to go to johngura.com. John Gura, PolkaRadio.com for more information on that Eastern Caribbean cruise. Coming up the first week of November. Once again, folks, piss off your relatives at Thanksgiving. Come to dinner with a nice tan and a smile on your face because you just came off a cruise and they're just miserable because they have to be at a family dinner. Our friend from the north, Yashu Gora and Gurali. He's from Burlington, Ontario, Canada. One of our favorites. Here's a tune called Sway. Saying good afternoon to the mystical newbie in our Polka Radio chat room.
When marimba rhythm starts to play, dance with me, make me sway. Like a lazy ocean holds the shore, hold me close, sway me more. Like a flower bending in the breeze, bend with me, sway with me. When you dance, you have a way with me. Sway with me, sway with me. All the dancers may be on the floor, but my eyes will see no one but you. Only you have that magic technique. When we sway, I go weak. I can hear the sound of violin long before it begins. Sway us only, baby, you know how. Sway me close, sway me now. I can hear the sound of violins long before war it begins. Sway us only, baby, you know how. Sway me close, oh, sway me now. Sway us only, baby, you know how. Sway me close, sway me now. Sway us only, baby, you know how. Sway me close right now.
There he is, John Gouda doing his best Dean Martin imitation. Right there, Sway, right here on Wicked Good Polkas. This is going to take us to the top of the hour, folks.
Pije Janek, pije, tylko po to żyje. Od rana do nocy, oj nie ma pomocy.
Raz, dwa!
Off the new one from Frankie Lishka and Blue Magic. The name of the recording is Into the Blue, tune called Pije Janek.
Od rana do nocy, oj nie ma pomocy. Johnny keeps on drinking, wastes his life not thinking. From morning till dawn, he's beyond help, he's gone.
Johnny, Johnny, you better stop that drinking. You're gonna amount to nothing if you keep up all that drinking, boy. Oh, let me tell you.
Emotional damage. Pije so I porankiem podkę czysto piją. Chenkus got Jake's drinking with Johnny. Both have not much money. Drinking vodka clear and topping off with beer. Ha!
Oh, you boys really like that vodka and beer thing going on. How much money do you guys really have? I'm watching you.
Kuba idzie z Jankiem do domu na rankiem. Johnny pozłościli, to i beer rzucili. Jacob walks with Johnny. They spend all their money. Their wives are yelling loudly. You guys just get out.
Well, you spent all your money here at my bar, and guess what?
That's all, folks.
That's about all the time we have for this week's edition of Wicked Good Polkas right here on your source for the finest in polka music. We are Polka Radio. And fear not, folks, coming up at the top of the hour, more polkas continue with the Eddie Błazończyk Polka Show with Tish and Tony Błazończyk. 3 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Central. It's the Double Dose of Polkas hosted this week by Tony Błazończyk. 6 o'clock tonight. It's IPA President Chris Bogdan hosting the IPA Polka Show. And 8 p.m. tonight, coming from Boca Raton, Florida. Previously recorded, it's High on Polkas with Tara and Jimmy Weber. So leave it right here. Leave that browser locked right to PolkaRadio.org for the best in polka music. I want to thank everybody for joining me today. Everybody on the network, everybody in the chat room, everybody on Facebook, everybody on YouTube. Thank you so, so much for supporting the network. So until Monday, I will have a great weekend, and I'll see you on Monday. Have a great weekend. Stay well, stay safe, and as always, folks, stay happy. Do widzenia, everybody. Bye-bye. Have a great weekend.